Okay, Fabian, I got another question on deck.
What's
Okay, $10 million right now.
Yes.
But there's a snail chasing you. I know
Yes.
you've seen this prompt on like
do it.
TikTok or Instagram for the rest of your life, and if it touches you, you die. Yeah. Just remember, you
Do you
can't.
know where this originated from?
No, but you can't kill the snail. It knows where you are at all
I know.
times.
I know the rules.
Its only purpose in life is to find
I
you.
was one of the first people who heard these.
Okay, but listen, I want to know what's your plan? What's
My
your game
plan?
plan? Yeah. I want you to break it down for me.
That's my game plan.
Like what you're gonna do.
Where does it start? Does it start like right in front of me?
No,
Or
it starts with, let's say I'm the banker. You're about to get $10 million from me, right?
Okay.
I'm on my little computer. Click clap, click clap. I'm like, you want this in your account or you want it in cash? The snail is chilling right here.
Okay.
He's just chilling.
Okay.
So you say
The moment you hit enter.
No,
he can
okay. So
start moving?
yeah. So you want it in cash or you want it
whatever. I don't care.
in your bank account?
Bank
No,
account.
because this.
I don't want to carry things. It's gonna
Okay,
be
so
heavier
boom,
for
I
me.
hit enter, bam, it's in your account.
Alright.
And then we shake hands. I'm the
Okay.
banker. I'm like, now my client here will
chase
chase
you
you
for the
for
rest
your
of
whole
life.
Yep. And this is where it starts. And okay,
Okay.
now after this moment, what do you do?
All right. So first things I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move immediately, really far away. It's gonna take that snail a while to get to me. So wherever I started, go the fuck across.
We're starting in this room.
in Jersey.
Yep.
So what's the furthest country from Jersey? In the states.
You mean this farthest state from Jersey?
Because I don't want to leave
Alaska.
the states. Alaska. Probably move to Alaska, right? And then when he finally meets me at Alaska, take a jar, put him in a jar, close it, keep him as a pet forever. He can't get the fuck out that jar. He's not a magic snail. He's just a snail. And now I got the money and the snail, and then I can just move wherever I want and just keep him in that
But you
fucking jar.
in Antarctica with this snail?
Yeah,
Its only purpose in life is to get you.
I know.
So it's gonna be ambitious, even though it can only go like 0.1 miles.
I
an
know.
hour.
That's what I'm saying. But how long would it take for it to start at Jersey and get to Antarctica without travel?
You probably got like
A few years on me, right?
Yeah, but what if it does like hitch on like a plane or something?
If it hitches on the plane and it gets to me,
Then like your shit, your the time you thought maybe like 100 years, right? Maybe that's cut down to like 25 years. And all of a
25
sudden
years?
you're caught slipping.
I wouldn't be caught sleeping. That was really bad English, but I wouldn't be caught slipping because I now know that there's a snail hunting me. So I'm gonna be alert of all snails, bro. All snails, it don't matter.
Just go. Nah, this one is.
Nah, I can't kill it,
This
you
one is.
said,
This
right?
one is no, but you can be killing the snails. I'm like, okay, that wasn't him.
So I can kill other snails.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
not him.
I mean, yeah.
But
this
I
one-
wouldn't take the chance.
But this one is invincible.
I
You
wouldn't
can't
take the
die.
chance.
You can't kill him. You can't die.
I know he can't die.
Yeah.
But I can trap him.
You could trap him,
Yeah.
but like
Put him in a jar.
till the jar falls over and shatters.
It doesn't have to be glass. It could be a
What
plastic
kind
jar.
of jar? Plastic jar?
Yeah. And he can't die, so he can't
know.
suffocate.
I don't
so it
know.
don't. And I don't
Fabian.
even have to be.
I think you're.
I don't gotta be nice about it. I could just keep him in a jar. And
I
he won't
think
die.
you're cool. You're like thinking it like.
This is what I take. I take a plastic jar, put it over him, do one of these. You know when you got bugs, and then put the top on. Click it, turn it, start duct taping that motherfucker. Duct tape it all the way around. Keep duct taping it, and then keep it in like the freezer,
Okay.
and just keep it there until I move.
This is an updated to the scenario I saw.
Okay.
So somebody else added this caveat.
You can't capture him.
No,
Oh,
you don't die until he touches you.
okay.
So this is a lifelong game. So you only die.
So I'm immortal till he
You're
touches me.
immortal until he touches you.
So I'm definitely keeping him in the jar.
Yeah, but he has the willpower to trap you. It might take him 1,000 years.
How would he trap me in a jar? bro?
No. I mean to break out. Sorry.
Oh.
It might take him 1,000 years to break
Okay.
out, but he's eventually gonna break out.
I'll
That's
find that-
no
I'll
doubts.
find- and in,
no
in,
doubts
in
about
a 1,000 years, they probably made better plastic, dog, and I'll put them in a new plastic jar, and I'll keep
that.
doing
So
it.
you just gonna be waiting until it
Yup.
cracks open? You're like, gotcha, bitch.
I'm not gonna wait the 1,000 years, but when I'm like, it's been a while since I checked up in the freezer with that snail, and I'm gonna go in and be like, that plastic jar is kind of deteriorated. I should probably get another one.
Another plastic jar. Okay,
And
so
that's
you
when-
so you think like once you trap
I think
him,
like every
you're
50
good.
years, I'm gonna keep looking into that freezer and be like,
Or what if you just call somebody, your grandchildren?
You're right. If I'm rich, I could just have an assistant be like, yo, watch this fucking snail for me for the rest of your
grandchildren
life.
like, hey, you getting your hair done, right? Do me a favor, check in the freezer, see if that snail is still in there. If it is, just put another. Trap it again.
Put it in a new jar, duct tape that jar,
Yeah.
dig it in the ground, do whatever you got to do. Just make sure it doesn't get out.
Digging in the ground is gonna be tough because there's moisture in the ground,
Yeah.
and it'll
that
deteriorate
would
the
definitely
plastic.
break, yeah.
So
Keep it in the freezer.
They already got caught slipping right there.
No.
What if the
Keep it in the
power
freezer.
go out?
It don't need to be cold. It's just in there because I know it will be in there.
But it's gonna break out eventually
How?
if the power goes out and it's not cold. Because I feel like the cold
It's
is
a
slowing it
duct tape
down.
plastic jar. How's
It's
it
gonna
getting
chew
out?
its way out of it, bro.
What type of teeth you think snails got, dog?
I don't know, but he's trying to kill you. If he could kill you with one touch,
But that's only
you don't
because
think he could violate your life?
No, now
Like,
you're
violate
making
anything?
you're making the snail supernatural. You said it was a basic snail, but it had a magical
But how
power.
come he not dying?
It
There's
had the
something, there's
magical
something
power.
special about
It had
him.
magical power to not die and to kill me on touch,
Yeah, on
right?
touch, yeah.
And because of that,
So
I
you're
then
not thinking
inherit a
he not
magical
gonna
power
use-
to not die.
Yeah, you don't
and
think
I
he-
die being touched.
He's not gonna use his abilities.
But then can I just start murdering people by touching them? What do you mean? I'm immortal now because of the snail.
I mean,
I'm not
you
magical.
you could do that, but you'll go to jail.
But I'm not magical.
But now
I'm
you're
just
trapped
immortal.
in one place, giving him some time to like get out of the prison you put him in.
I wouldn't let him out.
No, but now you're in prison for killing all those people.
Who? I'm not killing nobody.
You just said, "What if I just kill all these people?" And I'm like, "Well,
No,
then
I
you'll
said.
go to jail."
I'm saying you're saying like, oh, he's magical.
He's gonna get out no matter
He's
what.
not.
That's
He's
the
a
point of
snail.
the situation. You have to be on the run.
Put salt on him. He die. Oh, no,
You
he
can't kill
He's
him, you
immortal.
dumbass.
But it hurt him. Does he feel pain?
You're like, oh.
I can torture him. Like if you get out, motherfucker.
Bro said,
put
I'm
a
a-
salt bed around.
Bro said, I'm gonna dedicate my whole life, my savings, to make sure you don't get
I'm gonna
out
make
of
a
there.
vault.
You don't get out of there.
Put him in the ice cold vault. Lock that motherfucking vault. Put a bed of sand, not sand, salt all around that. So even if he get out, he gonna have to crawl, and it's gonna be painful the whole
Bro,
time.
you about to make the John Wick of snails.
I don't give
He
a
about
fuck.
to,
He not
after
gonna get
he
me.
break out, he gonna be like,
He not gonna get me.
because you're both.
He not gonna get me till I want him to get me. Until I'm bored of life. I've been living for so fucking long. I'm like, fuck it. Someone open the vault. I'm touching the snail. I'm bored. I want to die now. He's gonna be like, finally.
What if you start talking? Start talking about life.
He
Like,
speaks.
What if he's?
What? You giving him conscience? Now I don't want to do it. Now I feel bad. You told me it was just a snail. Now you're telling me it's a snail with a conscience?
Maybe. I don't know. There's one person was like, "Can I reason with the snail?" She was like, "Why is this a vengeful snail? What did I do to it?"
It's his job.
It's his job
It was trained to do this.
to do this. After you shook my hand, he was like,
And there's an army of them, so everyone gets the deal. And he just has a bunch of snails on his desk, and you're assigned to one snail.
"Yeah, one snail." That's
And if
crazy.
you trap your snail, he can call for backup right as
Yeah,
snail.
imagine.
He can call the backup snails to break them out.
And then you're like, "Oh, look at the snail." You start killing it. It's like, "Fuck, is that
They're all immortal. But yeah, that'd be my backup plan. I just keep it in a vault, an ice cold vault, and then a bed of salt.
Better salt.
So if it gets out, he's gonna hurt
Do you
himself.
want to hear the most ridiculous answer I heard of this
What?
situation? This guy was like, "I'm gonna get a 1x1 cube of pure steel,
Okay.
and embed him in the steel. Throw him in the ocean.
Okay.
It'll take him maybe 1,000 years to break out of that. And by the
How
time
would he break out?
that, I don't know. That's part of the scenario that he's
What
able
type
to
of
do
magic is this snail?
I don't know,
that
bro.
he
But
can-
you
he
just
can
got $10
chew-
million
he can
easy
chew
for
through
doing nothing, bro.
Through steel and swim all the way back up to you.
I don't know. That's
man's
just
magic,
that's
bro.
the scenario, right? He's like, I'm gonna do that, and in 1,000 years, I'll have it. I'll have the money, and I'll have the power to
Yeah.
go to a different planet, and then
How the fuck is he going space travel?
if he can figure out how to chase me after that, then I'll
He
just go
deserves
to
it.
another planet, and then I'll go to another
Nah,
planet.
he deserves it. If he just figures out how to get off Earth to the other planet to get me, I'm like, you got it, dog.
He just gets
touch
on.
me.
He just gets on the rocket.
I'm
bro.
like, touch me, dog.
He just gets on a rocket and just.
But how
waits.
would he stand to stick on a rocket?
No, he goes
He'd go
inside the
flying.
rocket.
Who would let him in?
No one's gonna notice a snail. Just like
You would notice a snail. They're not that fucking sneaky.
I don't know, bro.
They're slow.
People don't look up.
and they're
People don't look
they
up.
don't
People don't look
up.
down, bro.
I
That's
look
all I'm
down
saying.
at my feet when I walk.
That's because you walk with chain.
No, I just look down at my feet because it helps me walk
Hey,
straight.
nice shoes.
It helps me walk straight.
He said I got nice shoes.